Good morning, everyone. Just adjust my camera a little bit. I think it's okay. I'll just go that way a fraction. Not sure if anyone's on yet. I know I'm on. I'll just check my phone to see if I'm live. Getting there slowly. Yes, there we are. I might just go that way a fraction, or we might turn that volume down. Good morning, Nancy. Thanks for watching. Say hi if you're watching. Hello from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, Debbie. Thank you for watching. Good morning, Bridget. Brindlegate owner. Oh, Brindlegate, I'm assuming that's your Facebook name. Hi, Corinne. Nice to have you on. Lorraine Steele, good morning. And it's 4 p.m. Friday here in Canada. Chilly, Texas, Linda. It's not so chilly here. I think tomorrow, I think they forecast up to 36 degrees Celsius, which is very hot. Good morning, Jenny from Dayborough in Queensland. It'll be nice and hot for you as well. Good morning, everyone from Melbourne, Carol. Hello, Carol. You should get your catalogue in the mail in the next day or so. Well, maybe Monday. I know Australia Post is delivering on a Saturday at the moment, but we haven't had anything. I'm waiting for my order to come. I did another order last week, and hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. Good morning, Carol Grove from Michigan. Susie, good morning. Susie is from, oh, you're the Sunshine Coast, I think, yes. Yes, it's very hot here too. Good morning. Not looking forward to tomorrow. No, I'm definitely not, but we've got aircon in the house, so hopefully I'll have that on. I've got a nice quiet day tomorrow. I've got all my neighbours, well, the close proximity neighbours coming this evening for a barbecue. We're having our yearly Christmas get-together. Good evening, Vicky. Good evening. I bet it's hard to do Christmas in the summertime. Oh, we're used to it. I don't think I could do the cold. I don't like the cold weather. I don't like snow, so I'm fine with it. If we're outdoors, we're in the shade of something or other, under the trees or whatever, but it doesn't bother me. If it's really hot, we stay indoors and put the aircon on. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Diane from Perth. Good morning, Nerida Roberts. I'm on the right live now. Yes, Carol, you are on the right live. Tutorials, West Lake Shore, South Australia. Yes, you're on here now. You were on, I'm not sure which one you were watching the other day. It was a replay one you were watching. Hello from East Coast of the US, Louise. Lots on this morning. So nice to have everyone on. Good evening from Florida, Janice. Beth, hello. Hello, Beth. So many on this morning. I'm so looking forward to this. Next week will be my last live for this year, because the following week I shall be away on holidays down the south coast, which is, from me, it's down at Kirra, which is just above the border of New South Wales. So down there for 4 weeks, so I won't have a live. I might do a live and show you where we're staying and the beach and everything like that, if I think about doing one while I'm down there. Jenny, what's happened with you? You're in hospital. That's not good at this time of the year. I hope you're okay. I think we have lots on, so we might get started. This shouldn't take too long. I'll show you what I'm going to do today. I'm not sure if any of you are going to... I shall introduce myself first. I've put this here to remind me. Hello, Chris Peters from Trinidad, Tobago. Yay. Emergency appendectomy. Oh, not good. I hope you're getting better soon. Lorraine, no, I was going to try the glass mat this morning. I do have one, but with the lights that I've got here that I have down on, this is just a grid piece of grid paper that's been laminated with a matte laminate, not a shiny one. It's a matte laminate, and it doesn't show the glare of the lights. I do have a glass mat. I'll show you the glass mat. This is the glass mat. I take it away when I do my lives because I don't know if you can see. Well, it comes up. I'm a little bit delayed. See the lights? You can see my two lights here, which are glary for me. I suppose when you work on it, it would cover those. But morning, Sophia. Melly Mel from Maryland. I'm not sure the name of the place. Maryland. Yes, this is the glass mat, but I don't like the idea of these lights showing on it. I tried adjusting the lights. I did a practice one with my daughter's. I'll just put that one aside. I did one with my I have a Facebook group that I've created that I do practice runs with my daughter. She doesn't watch them or anything. I just practice in there. Yes, Debbie, there is a glare, and I don't like that. I've watched a few people with their glass mats, and that glare annoys me. Yes, this one I've had for years. This is an old grid paper. I've got a whole wad of them, little pack of them, and I got a few of them laminated. So it does me fine, and it's stuck to the mat underneath, so it's not going to move. Anyway, we will get started. Good morning, Katie. Hello. Finally on. Oh, it's evening for you, yes. My name is Laura Stranks, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Just in case you're wondering where I'm living. A lot of people aren't sure when they come into the group. They didn't realise I lived in Australia. The Facebook you're in, if you're watching me now, it's called Laura's Craft Room Tips and Tutorials. It's got up to nearly 22,000 members in here now, so love every bit that you put up in my group. Facebook page is not as busy or as important, although I do post a lot of my cards in there just for, there's a lot of followers in there. There's a few hundred followers in there that have a look at my cards. I do sell them from there, but not very often. They're mainly just for looking at. My YouTube channel, if you're interested, you can pop me a message either in the group or private message if you want the link to that. It's called Creative Gems. So all the YouTube videos that I do, which I've been doing for a couple of years now, all of them have PDFs which are in the Files tab. So if you want to watch one of my YouTube videos, let me know. I'd love you to subscribe to that. I'm up to nearly 4,000 subscribers, so I think I'll get there by Christmas. And also the PDFs for my lives, which is today, they will be pinned to the featured in the Files tab as well. The PDFs are in, all the PDFs are in the Files tab. The video today will be pinned to the featured tab. I pin it up there so it stays there and doesn't get lost in the feed. If you put something in the feed, it just gets lost by everyone posting, which I love everyone posting, but as people post, the things go down further and further. So if you want something to stay, like measurements for something, you're welcome to put your own PDFs in the Files tab, but the Featured tab, if you've got something important that you want to keep, which most of them are mine, you put it in the Featured tab. That way it will stay up there and it won't get lost in all the other stuff. Good morning, Christine. So that's the business side of it. I thought I'd introduce myself because I don't normally do that. So what we're doing today is this. It doesn't look much to start with. It sits there. It's one of my favourite. I did this one years and years ago, and it's quite simple to do. It's a chocolate box, and I'll show you. It's got a belly band just to keep it closed. It probably doesn't need it, but then you could decorate all the front here. I have done a belly band, and you open it up and you can put your little message in here. You could decorate this side of it. This one is fairly basic, the one I did as a sample. But inside, now Australians will know this, we have a chocolate. It fits the 180 gram Cadbury chocolate. I'll give you the measurements of this in case you've got some other, I'm not sure in America if they have Cadbury chocolates or not. But I shall give you the measurements. I'll just get my ruler out. So it is approximately 7 inches or 7 1/4 maybe, 7 1/4, around about probably 7 inches. It would fit 7 inches by 3 1/2. So I'll give you that in centimetres for those that work in centimetres. All my PDF today is in inches anyway. It's about 180 centimetres long, 18 centimetres, not 180, 18 centimetres by 9 centimetres. So half the width is what it is, the length. So that's what we're doing. Oh, you've got them in Canada, that's good. It's the 180 gram size. So if you get those, I got this one because hubby likes normal chocolate, but I preferably like white chocolate, so I've got a white one for me. I bought this over a week ago, and it's annoying me to sit there and look at it without eating it. I do love white chocolate. Good morning, Pam. We haven't started yet, we're about to start. So and it's a 180 gram one as well, same size. I think they were on special when I bought them, so that was a bonus. So this is what we're going to do. Now I'll give you the measurements again. This is fairly simple to do. Your card base, and I have scored, but I will score again. And if you're crafting along, let me know if I'm going too fast for you, and I will slow down. So to have to leave you live, but we'll replay when I get home. Not a problem, Kay. We'll catch you later. So my card base is 9 by 9 1/8. It's only 1/8 inch difference in size, but I'll tell you how to score that in a minute. And then my overlay section, same colour. I've done this in vanilla. Oh, I meant to show you I don't know if you can see my hand here compared to this one. I smashed my hand onto the wall the other day. It hit about here, and I bruised all my fingers, this finger and this finger, and it came up in a huge big lump like this, and it's all gone. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, yes, you can. So if you're wondering what that is, hubby didn't bash me. It's my own fault. He came home and I showed him because it was a big lump still there, and that's still got a lump there. And he said, the wall has been there for 24 years and you managed to hit it. I had the laundry basket in one hand and swinging the other one, and right on the corner of the wall, I slammed my hand into it and it hurt. So that's that. Thanks, Pam. And Lorraine, as you got a foot like that, I'm trying to be so careful all the time. Yes, it did hurt a lot. Back to this. We did the overlay. It's 7 1/8 by 4 1/4, and I've scored that, but I'll show you that in a minute. My patterned paper, and I'm going to do 2 different patterns this morning because this one I did all the same, but as you can see, you don't see much of this one at the back here, so I've reversed one of the pieces. So your front piece, patterned paper DSP, which is designer series paper for Stampin' Up! Terms. It's 6 7/8 by 4 1/8, and I've chosen that one. And by the way, this will be the last Christmas project I'm doing this year. I've got something designed from next week, but it's not in Christmas paper. So I'll let you know. This is I'm over Christmas and it's not even here yet. And then we'll go to the inside. Oh no, we've got these 2 little bits. We'll do the belly band. I didn't really need to put the belly band in there, but I did. You'll work it out. So I've done the belly band different. Normally I just do the DSP at the front, but this one I've done it all the way around. It's 9.5 by 1 1/4. That's that vanilla piece there. And the patterned paper is 9.5 by 1 inch. That's that there. And then I've got some decorations that I've stamped and cut for that. And a little greeting. I'll get to that in a minute. This is the DSP for the right side of the hinge. Oh no, that's this piece here. That's that little piece down that side. 1/2 inch by 6 7/8. And for the top of the box, that's that little one there, which is this one, 3.5 by 1/2 inch. That's that one. And then the left side paper, I've got here 2 of, because this one here I did 2 of, so that's that one and that one. But you can do 2 different patterns if you wish, and that's what I'm going to do. That one I'm going to do underneath the white, the vanilla matte. 2 of 6 7/8 by 3 3/8. So I've got 2 different designs for that one, all out of the same pack of paper. And then the inside with the where you do your writing, I've already stamped that, 6 3/8 by 2 7/8. And then some scrap for my decorations and embellishments. I've got some embellishments to do as well. So that's that. We'll put that aside. You can go back and take a screenshot of that, but all the measurements are up in the featured tab at the moment, and I will put the full PDF in the files tab. So what I do, I always do myself a draft, a template with just out of scrap paper. So I've done that with this, but we'll do the scoring first. Bridget, Rindlegate, yes I did, but not until quite a while later. I sent a photo to my daughter and she said straight away, she said, "Did you put ice on it, Mum?" And I said, "Oh no, I forgot." So I did later, but it was probably a bit late by then. But anyway, it's fine now. It's still a little bit sore. That was on Thursday, but it'll go away eventually. It's no big deal. I always forget to put ice on things. So this piece here, your base piece, we'll start with, and I shall just get my measurement scoring so I don't tell you the wrong thing. Now you want the long side at the top, so that's the 9 1/8 side. Make sure we get the right piece at the top, which is this way, 9 1/8 that way. So we're going to score. We'll go 3 and I'll make sure I'm right here. 3 and 5. Yes, all good. Long side at the top, so that's your 9 1/8 piece. And I shall get my, I don't need anything else. The first score, we'll go this way first. 3 5/8. So 3.5, and then 2, if you're on one of these trimmers, it's 2 strokes past the half is 3 5/8. Take your cutter out of the road and we'll score there. And then 4 1/4, which is there. That's the center, that creates the center hinge section. And then 7 7/8. 7 7/8, which is just 2 strokes before the 8 inch. 7 7/8 and 8 1/2. I'll repeat those in a sec. So you've got 3 5/8, 4 1/4, 7 7/8 and 8 1/2. Then you're going to rotate it 90 degrees with the short side at the top and the double score lines at the top. So they're my double score lines here. You want those at the top. You've got to make sure it's that way. Otherwise it's going to be round the wrong way when you do it. So rotate 90 degrees and the short side at the top and the double score lines at the top. And you're going to score at 5/8 of an inch, which is 2 strokes past the half, which is there. 1 1/4, which is over there. and 8 3/8. It's way over there. I think I'm off camera. 8 3/8 is 2 strokes past the half. 8, 1, 2, 3, 2 strokes in front of the half, sorry. 8 3/8, which is there. Sorry for the people that are working in centimetres. I basically work in inches. Sometimes I try centimetres, but I'm pretty much used to inches. You could get one of these rulers if you wish and adjust your measurements. This is an excellent ruler. It comes in metal or plastic. I've got a plastic one. Got a bit of glue on there. And it's got all your 8ths and 16ths and measurements up the top here, and then all your centimetres. So what you would do if it was a 3-inch measurement, you just pop down here and have a look what it is in centimetres. So very good ruler. You can get it off Amazon. I'm not sure. I think they're quite expensive now. I think I paid about $20 for this one, but they're probably, I've had it for years. Not as cheap anymore. So that's the scoring on that. That last one, I'll just reiterate that. 5/8, 1 1/4, and 8 3/8. So we'll put that aside for now. And we can fold and burnish all the score lines. Actually, I'll put this back again. We'll just go and do our other overlay piece. This is this piece here. And you're going to put the short side at the top and score at 5/8 of an inch. So it's 2 strokes past the half and down that side, which is there. So that's your overlay, which is going to, that's all we need the scorer for. That you can fold and burnish. So that's the overlay. That's that little front flap part that you're going to decorate at the top. Now we can fold and burnish all of these. Now I have got a photo on, or a little diagram on, I took a screenshot of this, of where you cut your pieces. So you can go by that if you don't understand the cutting. But I've just put as per photo, as per pic. So you can have a look on there. But fold and burnish all your score lines, like so. And then we can do our cutting. It's quite warm already. I had the aircon on in here today, but I turn it off when I'm doing my live because I think it might make too much noise in the background. Although I was on a Zoom meeting the other night and I had it on, and the lady that was running the Zoom, she said she couldn't hear it. So, but I don't want to have people hearing it echoing in the background. So we're fine for half an hour or so. So that's that. Now, with these 2 double score lines on this side, and you've got your double score lines at the top here, we're going to cut this bottom section first. So all you're going to do is cut up this little tab in the center here to that first score line, like so, and notch. Notch gives you a little bit of room then when you put it together, that it's not going to overlap and catch. Just get rid of that. I've got my little dish here. I put all my scraps in so I don't have to clean it up later. So that's the center flap there. I can do a little bit better notch than that. Doesn't really matter. You just go from the bottom in it, just a smidge, and then up to the point there. That's how you notch. And then this corner piece here, there's two little squares here. You're going to remove this outer square here. Don't worry about notching that yet. And then cut up the second score line here and notch this. This is a tab now. It forms a tab, so you can notch that one as well. Got that? So you've created a little tab here. Remove this corner here completely. Take all of that out. So that's the bottom bit done. Now the top, if you turn it around, and we have I'll get this out for it so you can see in front of me. So that's the bottom bit we just did. As you can see, it lines up with that. Then we'll turn it around and we'll go by this. So you have two score lines across here. We're going to remove part of one. I shall go down. We're going to take away both those two outside sections. This is starting from the left side. So I've removed those two sections. Then I'm going to go up this second score line, but just take away half. Cut it off where the score line was. So you end up with a little tab here. I'll just tidy that up a little bit. Someone's messaging, but I can't reply right now, so I'll have to wait. So I've removed the 3 outside corners. If you want to, you can mark that 1, 2, 3. So you remove the 3 outside corners. I'll just make sure you take away the score lines when you trim. So that's that one. Now I'm going to notch this little tab again. That one there. The decorating is the easy bit once you've got all this scoring done. Now this middle section here, we're going to remove both of this this whole section here. Actually, we'll do this tab first. We'll do all the tabs. So this center section here, the same as up this other end up there, I'm going to cut up that score line to the second score line there. Take away the bottom section and you're left with a tab, a little tab. So you're going to notch that like so. Do yourself a template first if you're not sure what you're doing. And then we're going to remove this whole section here. So pull your tabs underneath so you don't cut them off. And you could do this on the trimmer. I won't this time in case I muck it up, but it's easier just to do it with your scissors. If it was a longer piece, I'd probably do my trimmer. But if you do it on your trimmer, just fold all your sections under and then trim along there. It gives you a nice straight edge, but I'm fine with you're just taking off both of those pieces through the second score line. Like so. So I've removed 2 of those sections. That's just scrap. So then you end up with that. And this piece, this will be the top of your box. I'm going to corner round this here. I've got a little handheld corner rounder. You need to leave both of those bits there because that's where you're, I'm going to use this one here. Doesn't really matter which one I use. Push it right in there. Corner round, fold those under. That one didn't go in far enough. Something's not right. I can tell it's not cutting. I might just do a different angle cut. We'll try this one. Not sure. It did corner around it a little bit. I'll try that one. Doesn't want to go right in. I'll just do that little one by hand. Just neatens it off a little bit to corner around them, but my corner rounder is not wanting to go right in there. That will be fine. So that's how you should end up with your little tabs, all your little tabs. Now we're going to decorate before we put it together. So if you can see this, it goes like so. This is the bottom of your box here. So that will come in and these will go like so. And that's the top of your box there, which that flaps down inside, which I need, oh no, it's fine. So that's how it goes together. That's the top of our box. Now we shall put, I shall put this other piece on first. Wherever I put it, this piece here. No, we can, sorry, we will put that on after. I'll decorate this first. So we've got that piece and that piece, and then the longer piece of that is not that one. That will be on the front, that will be on the inside. So this piece here can go down the center strip. I'm just going to use liquid glue on all of these pieces. And that one. Let me know if you've got any questions. I think everyone's concentrating at the moment. No conversation going on. Nice to have lots of you on. This is sort of directional paper, so I'm trying to get it up the right way. So that piece goes down your center strip there. This piece will go on this inside section here, not on the outside one, because the outside one gets pushed down inside. So it will go across here. That's like that. This is going to be the front of my box. So the flap comes forward, and then this bottom piece. So this piece here will go, so on the opposite sides, this here will be on your left, and this piece here is going to go on the front there. I do love this paper. It's called Seasons of Green and Gold. I think it's in the online store at the moment. So you can, if you're a demonstrator or a customer, you can hop in there and have a look for it. It is very pretty. I have used lots of it. I didn't prefer much of any of the other papers that we had this time out of the mini catalogue for Christmas. So I got quite a few of these. So that's that piece there. And then, I have put that on the wrong side. This doesn't go down the center. I'm going to lift that up. It's going to get covered anyway. I mucked it up for you already. I hope you're not doing that. I hope you can lift it up. It's got to go on this outside section here. Lucky it didn't stick straight away. The other side gets covered anyway, so if you can lift it up, it goes on the outside over here. I think last time I put it all together first, then I put the DSP on, or the patterned paper on. So it goes over there. And then this piece here, which we can put on, it will go on here. So we can put glue down. I'll put it on this section here. Sorry about the muck up there. I was thinking you could have left that on there and put it over the top. Just cut another piece for the other side if it did make too much of a mess. So this one here goes down here. Put it just a smidge inside that score line so that the edge of it sits along the score line, not on top of it. And then even all the way around, should fit in there. Which is like so. Because this other piece, I don't score this piece, I just fold it. So that's going to sit on there, but you're going to put it flush with this edge here and leave 1/8 of an inch all the way around on the other 3 sides. And then we just fold it. Just put it on flat. So we'll glue that on there. I don't score it. You could score it if you want to, but it bends around easy enough around the hinge. It's so much easier to do these when the whole thing is flat. So I've got pretty much even with that last piece you put on down this side, and a 1/8 inch border top and bottom, and 1/8 inch over that side, and that we'll put on there. You could use all different patterned papers on this if you want. I lined it up all up with the same on the front, so we'll just give that a minute to dry, but you can crease that down there like so, and that sits nicely. Once it's dry, we'll leave it for a few seconds to dry. We can put the whole thing together first. Now I always like to use tear and tape for my boxes. Now I want because that's the front of my box, I want this front piece here to overlap backwards that way. And then this piece here, it will sit in underneath here. So I'm going to put some tear and tape on those two little tabs down the bottom here. I'll get my tear and tape out. Watching from Mackay, hello. Gay Smith. Yes, this is one of my favourite papers. I like the gold in it. This is the nicest pattern out of the whole of the pack. There are a couple of other nice ones. The other ones have got little gold stars and things on, which is really nice. So just put some tabs on these two bottom, tear and tape, sorry, on these two bottom ones, like so. I like tear and tape on boxes. It just gives it a little bit extra support, and you can easily line it up before you stick it down without having to have wiggle room. I don't find it a problem. And I burnish my tear and tape with my bone folder. Make sure it's super stuck. So we're going to pop those two inwards. Now this front one's going to come back, so I'm going to put tear and tape on the inside of this one here. That's going to fold backwards because it'll be on the top. So I'll put a couple of strips along there. And you can see when you put the tabs across why you notch them, so that they fit in without catching on the edges of the other piece. Good morning, Annette. I saw you had a garage sale this morning. I suppose it's either a quiet time or it's finished. Vicky, it's on the DSP is on the it's in the online exclusive, so I think it'll stay on there until it runs out. So get in while it's still there. So now I'm going to take the backing off these two. Yes, I saw Annette had a garage sale this morning. How did it go, Annette? Hope you did well. We had a couple of garage sales when we first moved here years ago. So these are going to go down, not the one that you've got the tape on there. They're going to go down underneath this other one. So you can pop that one down like so. Actually, before I go too much further, I'm going to put tape on the outside. You can put it on the outside of this one as well, because that's going to get popped underneath before you tape it down, because it's easier than when the box is put together. So on the top side of that, next to your DSP, you can put that on that long section there. Put a couple of strips of tear and tape. When you fold it, you can tell where you've got to put your tape, so it's going to tuck in under that one. So we've done that side. This one here is going to go across there, nice and even with the edges. And then take the backing off this one in here. I hope everyone can see what I'm doing. That's why we need to take the backings off those first. That one will go under there. This one is going to go over the top of that one there. Where did I put my tape? Under there? Yep, my tear and tape's underneath this one. So it's got the join at the back of the box. I'm pushing that one to the back and then sticking that down like so. And then this one here, it's a little bit awkward doing it, but you'll get the drift when you start to put it together, so long as you get your tape on in the right spots. This one here will go down in under here. Once you get it all in where it should be, you can pop a ruler or something in underneath to push it down. I'll move that backwards. Just taking my ruler and pushing that down in there to push it, firm it down, and down the bottom on the tape, which is down there. You can see my DSP here needs a little bit of glue underneath it. So that's pretty much all of that section done. And it's all into a nice little box. And then those little tabs stay on there, they just pop in, and then this comes across and pops in there. Just takes a bit of manoeuvring to start, and that sits in there like so. My paper's not stuck it down yet. And that's the front. We can put this inside piece on, which I've put the wrong piece on there, but that's, oh wait on. Yep, I did put that on the wrong way, but that's okay. We'll see what's on the back of this one. I might even do that. I meant to put the stripy piece on this side. That's okay, we'll do this side because I've got some of this decoration for the front. This one will get mostly covered. I was going to put the stripes on that, but we might have the stripes on this side. And what I might do, I'll change it around and put that over here. That will be fine to do it that way, and that way you can see all of that. That should have been over there. So make sure you check it before you put it all down where it should be. I should have put that on that piece. Not to worry, we shall stick this down. Lay it all out for yourself before you start, even if you put your box together before you put your DSP on. I'm going to put this on here. I am going to put it the other way around. Doesn't matter which side your greeting panel's on. And then that will go on there. I don't want this pattern on the other side because it's got, I've used it, the stripes for the belly band. And then this one will go here, which that's the top of my box. Make sure I've got my greeting up the right way. So you can put it that way, or you can reverse that around. Doesn't really matter. All of that's done. Now your belly band, I'll just show you. We'll put the, wherever I put my chocolate, I'll put this one in here, just to give it a bit of body inside so it's nice and firm to work on with the belly band, and to show you that it does fit. Like so. And now the belly band, which is this, and it goes all the way around, but with the join at the front. I always put my joins, we'll make sure we get it the right way this time. I always put my joins at the front because you can cover them at the front. Yes, and Debbie, there is a photo in on the PDF of where you cut and everything. So do yourself a template and then mark the pieces that are got to be cut out. You'll see them once you've scored everything. where to cut out. Go back to the beginning of the video and you can see where I cut everything. Thanks, Joyce. Yes, it's nice and solid too, the box. I better get my base piece first. So this one will go on here. But before we do that, I'm going to put this on here and give it a few seconds to dry. I don't normally do a full strip of DSP on my belly band. I usually just do a piece at the front, but this one's, I've put it all the way around. So it just lines up with the end of the vanilla piece there and all the way across to the other end. So it's just the borders on either side, 1/8 inch border either side. Give that a few seconds to take. I'll tidy up my mess while I'm waiting. Then flip that upside down, put this around, and just bring that gently, don't pull it too hard, and just pinch it on the sides. Same on this side, and pinch it on the side. Not too tight, you want it to be able to slide up and down. And then I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape on the upper side of one piece. So on the outside of that piece, it doesn't matter which piece you choose, which end, and then the underside of the other one. And that will hold it together nice and firmly. Take the backing off those. That holds it together both sides then. So lay this flat, bring this across, and don't pull it tight. If you pull it too tight, it's not going to come off too easily when you want to open it. So just loosely across there, and as you can see, that line moves up and down. And then I've done a circle out. I'll show you all the stamp sets that I did use. Spotlight on Nature is for this circle that I'm using now. It's out of one of these dies, a few different dies that's still current in the current catalogue. I've got a couple of these which I've cut out of the Golden Greenery is the stamp set that goes with this. And there's dies that cut out the designer series paper or pattern paper. The dies cut out the images on the paper, so I've got a couple of those to put there. And then I've got this little For You to go on here. I'm going to trim the ends of those little leaves. Inside, that inside one was Christmas is Better Together. That's that one there. And For You I've got out of this Keeping Tabs, which is that little one there. So that's all the sets I used. I'm going to trim the bottom of these stems so they're not hanging over the end, hanging out. So I'm going to put that down on there. I might layer that up on dimensionals, so I'll put some dimensionals on there first, just in the center here. Take the backs off those. All of these products are Stampin' Up, so there are other products that are similar to this if you're not into Stampin' Up. The brand of the DSP is Stampin' Up. DSP stands for Designer Series Paper, which is a Stampin' Up product. You can get other papers from other companies, but I'm a demonstrator for Stampin' Up, so I'd prefer to use Stampin' Up products. Yes, Christine, it's lovely. When live, you can't pause. No, just watch to the end, Brindlegate. And then you can go back and replay. I'll pin the replay, the video to the featured tab. You can't pause while I'm just reading your comments. You can't pause while I'm live. You can go back and watch the replay later. So that's going on there. I'm just going to stick these two together. You can replay as much as you like, so just go back and watch it all again, or watch part of it again. Just, hello Anne. Yes, you can watch the replay. Brindlegate, I'm assuming your name is Colleen. That's what you've written there. Linda, yes, make yourself a template. This is all I did out of scrap cardstock. So do all of that and mark. You can mark with little crosses which sections to take out, and then keep that for yourself for next time, and just lay it down on your new piece once you've cut your new piece, and it's easy to follow. I do templates for nearly all my boxes, just so I can get it right. And where I can, I try and put a template in the PDF so that you can see where to go. I'm just going to put a couple more dimensionals on the back of this. They're a bit wide. I've got some mini ones here. These are just about done as well. You can pop this up as much as you like. I don't think you'd be putting it in the post to post. It's something you would hand to someone, so it doesn't matter the thickness of it. And I'll pop that down on the bottom of there. Try not to put anything sitting up high on the actual box, because when you go to put this, it's okay on one side, but not both sides, because when you go to pull this off, it won't come off. So just be aware of that. And I have got some embellishments out here as well somewhere. These ones here. I've got some of these blooming pearls, they're called. And I'll use these green ones. I can put them on the, I'll just put some little ones on here. I'll put one in the middle. There we go, all done. I hope I wasn't too confusing with all your, lay it out, and if it's easier for you, put it together and then put your paper on. It's not difficult to put the paper on after. I do prefer to do it first, but then as you can see, I oopsed it, but it's okay to put that on that side. I meant to reverse those the other way. So just make sure when you're doing it that you put the right piece on the right section. I hope that makes sense. But we shall put that back on there. And I hope you enjoyed that. Now I can eat my chocolate. And my hubby can eat his. We've got friends coming over tonight, so the neighbourhood, for my Christmas party. Yes, Debbie, use tear and tape. It holds the box together. Thanks, Sophia. Just a quick gift if you want to give to someone, nothing, you know, just close friends, or even just a table gift for people to put on. Thanks, Jane. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And as I mentioned, I'll be back next week, but it's not a Christmas themed one. It's a card. It's sort of a Technique card. So I hope you can watch. I'll put the measurements up through the week in case you want to craft along. And that will be my last for the year. So hopefully a few can join me again. Thanks, Claire, and thanks, Debbie. Catch you all later. Have a lovely week. Bye for now.